All right, we're Group 10. I'm Shane Welsh. My partners are Steve White and Peter Kirkpatrick. Our mentor was Dr. Borlai. Our app is for the PRT status. The main reason we made this app is given the fact that the PRT is very notorious for breaking down, especially when you need it to get somewhere important. And the Mix website only reports the PRT being down if it's going to be out for a long period of time. And so that's the reason why we decided to create an app to view the PRT status on the run. Here you can see the home screen. From this, you can go to view the PRT status. You can also have the ability to report the current PRT status or view the status of the buses. With that, you can also open up your little help section here and check the About page. Gives a brief description of the project, and it also gives credits to the JTwitter library.
Okay, so as Shane said, I'm Stephen White. If you want to view the PRT status, the first screen you see is a summary of the current status. This can be refreshed with the refresh button at the bottom. This refreshes the screen with both reports and tweets. So if you look at reports, you see a list of all the user-submitted reports for the current day. These are sorted by time, with the most recent at the top, and it displays the location and status. If you touch a report, it gives you a little more information. It'll say the source, which is user report. And each time new user reports are retrieved, it updates the summary here. So for example, if there's a report not currently in the summary and it was different from what's here, it would change it to down or caution. The tweets come from WVU Department of Transportation. There's no tweets yet today, so that's why there's nothing to see. If you look at the map, it shows the locations of each PRT station on a Google map. The map is interactive, so you can pan and zoom. And if you touch a station, it'll summarize the current station details based on user reports and tweets. So to make a report, you go back to the home screen, touch Report PRT Status. From here, it's a pretty simple layout. You touch Select Location. It'll give you a list of available stations. Say you're at Beechhurst and you notice it's down. You can submit that, and that will be submitted to our web server and immediately show up in the Reports tab. So here's the report I just submitted, and it changes what's in the summary. It says caution because it's a user report. If a tweet was received that said down, it would change it to a red down because that's an official source of input.
My name is Peter Kirkpatrick, and from here you can actually go back to hit the menu button down at the bottom, go to settings, check these out. These are the settings that are automatically, you have to have these when you download the app, so you'll have to agree to these settings. The first section is for updates, automatic updates, whether you want those or not. It'll automatically just get your information for you. And the update frequencies are dependent on whether or not you have updates checked. So if you uncheck automatic updates, you obviously can't select an update frequency. It would be pointless. Check that back. And you can also opt to receive notifications. And like the updates, vibrate is also dependent on whether or not you select to receive notifications. You can add those at will. You can go back to the main screen and check out the bus schedules. This lists the tweets for the Mountain Line buses for that day. You can go through, click these. They don't do well. They list like the PRT statuses did, the status of the bus, or if it's running late and whatnot. You can see that there. And then we can go to the map from here. And the first thing you're going to see is a legend of all the buses and the colors that they correspond to on the left. And you can pan over to Morgantown area, find your little buses floating around town. here, like right here, you can see the little arrows indicate the direction in which the buses are currently moving. This is actually a GIF that refreshes about every 15 seconds from busride.org. And you can go around town and obviously check out which buses you're trying to get on, or follow that bus around town. And that's our PRT status app.